You are a kind person. You are smart, capable, and driven. And yet, if I asked you right now, truly honestly, do you feel tired? Do you feel like you are carrying a weight that you just can't put down? If you feel that small, persistent exhaustion, I want you to know you're not alone. In fact, that exhaustion has a name. It is the cost of the gap between who you are and who you pretend to be. We've all built a persona, a highlight reel version of ourselves that we present to the world, a perfect parent, an always busy professional, the friend who always has it together. We built this character for good reasons, to protect ourselves, to be accepted, to succeed. But here's the irony. The moment you start living for the persona, you start losing connection with your authentic self. The mask starts to fuse to your face, and every single morning you have to wake up and perform a role that was never meant for you. That performance is exhausting. That performance is the silent struggle. Today, we're going to talk about that struggle. We're going to name the hidden costs of the mask, and then we're going to explore the 3 simple, powerful steps you can take to gently, safely, and permanently put it down. This isn't about some sudden radical reinvention. This is about coming home to yourself. But first, we have to understand the price we pay for the performance. The price. Naming the 3 hidden costs. When you are performing, there are 3 hidden costs that chip away at your happiness and stability. We never talk about these, but they are the silent reasons why we feel so constantly stressed. A. The cost of self-trust, the inner lie detector. When you act like someone you are not, you are sending a constant signal to your subconscious. I am not safe or worthy to be seen as I am. Think about it. Every time you say yes when you mean no to keep the peace, you break a promise to yourself. Every time you exaggerate a story to impress someone, you introduce a lie into your inner operating system. Over time, your internal self-trust meter drops to 0. You start to doubt your own judgment, your own instincts, and even your memory. Why? Because you've trained yourself to prioritize external validation over internal truth. The ultimate price of the performance is the loss of your inner compass. B. The cost of connection, the empty room. We create the persona to attract love and acceptance, but the opposite happens. You attract people to the mask, not to you. You build relationships, but the connections feel superficial, brittle, and exhausting to maintain. You stand in a room full of people who admire the character you created, and you feel profoundly, deeply alone. The reason for this emptiness is simple. Inauthenticity is the ultimate barrier to intimacy. No one can love the real you if they can't even see the real you. Your persona is a beautiful wall, but walls are built to keep things out, and that includes genuine, soul-deep connection. C. The cost of clarity, the fog of should. The persona is built on a foundation of shoulds. I should have a bigger house. I should be a certain weight. I should enjoy this hobby because everyone else does. When you are consumed by pretending, you can no longer hear your own desires. You lose all clarity on what you actually want your life to be. Your goals aren't your own. They are the goals of the character you're playing. This leads to the persistent feeling of meaninglessness. You achieve the shoulds. You get the promotion, you buy the car. but the joy is absent. You've climbed someone else's mountain and you feel lost at the top. The struggle isn't about being successful. It's about being successful on someone else's terms. The change. Dismantling the performance. The 3 gentle steps. The good news is that we can stop. We can reclaim that energy and reinvest it in building a life that feels honest and effortless. It doesn't happen overnight, but it happens one intentional step at a time. Step 1. The inventory of the shoulds. The honest audit. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. Your first step is to perform a gentle but honest audit of the shoulds in your life. Take a moment, maybe after this video, and grab a piece of paper. Divide it into 2 columns, I do and I wish I could stop doing. In the I do column, list all the things you are currently committed to. Meetings, clothes you wear, the way you speak about your job, relationships you maintain. In the I wish I could stop doing column, write down the corresponding truth. I stay late at work to look busy. I wear these clothes because I think they make me look successful. I pretend to like this friend's jokes. The goal here isn't to burn it all down. The goal is simply to see the gap. When you can name the distance between your action and your desire, you create the opportunity for choice. This audit is the first powerful act of authenticity. Step 2. The practice of the micro no, reclaiming energy. The persona thrives on automatic yes. We say yes out of fear of conflict, fear of rejection, or fear of not being helpful enough. The micro no is a simple exercise in emotional sovereignty. It's about saying a tiny no to something that won't disrupt your life, but will rebuild your self-trust. Don't start with a big no. Don't quit your job or leave your partner. Start with a micro no. Say no to the extra appetizer you don't want. Say no to the phone call you can answer later. Say no to the social event that will make you miserable. Use neutral language. Instead of, no, I can't, try, that sounds fun, but I already have a commitment. The commitment is to yourself, your energy, and your honest boundaries. This is how you start earning back your self-trust. Step 3. The discovery of the silent joy, rewiring worthiness. The persona is loud and performative. The authentic self is quiet and finds joy in small, non-performative things. You need to rediscover what brings you silent joy, the kind of joy that requires no audience and no external praise. When was the last time you did something purely for yourself with no expectation of posting it, talking about it, or gaining validation from it? It could be 10 minutes of staring out the window, reading a book no one has recommended, or listening to music only you like. Commit to finding one silent joy a day for a week. This practice rewires your brain to understand that your worth is inherent, not earned through performance. The pleasure of silent joy is the ultimate confirmation that you are safe to be exactly who you are, away from the spotlight. The takeaway: from exhaustion to ease. The struggle between who you are and who you pretend to be will always be there, but we can change the volume. We can turn the volume on the persona way down and turn the volume on the authentic self up. Remember, putting down the mask is not a dramatic, one-time event. It is a series of quiet, non-performative acts of self-loyalty. The exhaustion you feel right now, that is your spirit telling you that the costume is too tight. By doing the inventory of the shoulds, practicing the micro-no, and finding your silent joy, you are not destroying the person you've become. You are simply removing the scaffolding so that the genuine, strong, and worthy person underneath can finally stand tall, unburdened, and effortlessly free. The greatest success you can ever achieve is waking up one morning and realizing that you no longer need to pretend. If this message resonated with you today, let me know in the comments. What is the one micro-no you are going to commit to this week? And if you're ready to continue this journey of authenticity, please like this video and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.